You don't need to be skilled when you have an absurd amount of luck and a slingshot. Slingshot works well because being lucky means I fire very slowly, but the slingshot bounces, so we only need to fire 1 or 2 shots to kill 1 million enemies. Very approximately 1 million enemies, but you get the idea. We're just going to rely solely on luck to get the biggest, stupidest, most powerful build in existence. Already we have another slingshot. And a crossbow. That sounds kind of fun. We've re-rolled and there's another crossbow waiting for us as well as a lumberjack shirt. I think I'm going to like the crossbow. We're going medieval on idiots. I would imagine before long, with all this luck, we're going to find much bigger, better items. We can't have basic items for very long at this rate. I'd ask the enemies how they feel about that, but they're already dying obscenely quickly. Since we're very early on, we're going to add a little bit of harvesting. That's going to give me some resources at the end of each round. There's another slingshot. Crossbow will save the shirt. But it's wave 3 and I'm already armed with 2 crossbows and 3 slingshots, so damage is not going to be a problem for a while. Maybe ever at this rate, but we'll see what this evolves into. Slingshots are hitting for 18 damage. I think the crossbows are hitting for less. The crossbows do also pierce on critical hits, which will come in handy when there's more enemies on the map. We don't need engineering. What we do need is damage. A few rerolls, 5% damage for 5% more fun. Then we're buying our coffee for extra attack speed. And then we're going to keep rerolling. There's another slingshot waiting for us. I do like this. 5% damage and 5% more enemies. We'll buy that next round. The more things we kill, the stronger we're going to get. Especially because this character gains less experience by default, so we're also going to need to fix that. But that's not actually that hard to do. Wave 4 is going down quick. These idiots stand no chance at all. They are pretty weak, but we're able to absolutely eviscerate them. And we picked up an item. Suit 6 alien eyes around you, dealing 3 damage every 10 seconds. That's based on my damage, so that will get stronger with me. Plus 10% attack speed, yes. So now we're only at minus 40 attack speed. And we're already finding a lot of things I want. There's a level 2 slingshot. This is going to add enemies, but also damage. Then a crossbow, that's going to transform into a level 2 crossbow. The slingshot 2 does 14 damage, and then it bounces twice. Then we're going to save the metal for next time, because look at all the good stuff it's going to do for us. Already we're looking cluttered, and that's a good thing. I don't want to be able to see myself through all the weapons and damage. I'm also probably not going to get any prettier as time goes on, so that works out for everyone. I think I just got hit for the very first time, then realized I only have 25 HP, but we'll be fine with that. I just won't get hit anymore. That solves that problem. We're also finding a lot of cactuses on the ground for heals. Dangerous bunny, 1 free reroll in the shop, absolutely. No, there's another 10% attack speed to start fixing that problem. Okay, now we get all of these stats. HP, damage, armor, speed. We lose crit chance, that's fine. Plus another level 2 crossbow, so we have a level 3 crossbow. Which only does 13 damage, but it can pierce an awful lot. And we do like penetration here. There's another basic slingshot. We're going to reroll, hoping for something better. When we don't get it, we're going back to what we do best, murdering things. We need to keep an eye on the crossbows to see how good they actually are long term, because I don't know if they're going to be worth our time. But I am mostly just here to skate by on luck and luck alone. Skills and strategy are out the window. We're just going to buy the more expensive items we can find. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, that likely is the best strategy I can do. Because as always, the less I think about things, the better I do. That probably means I have good instincts, or maybe I'm just a bad thinker. Okay, we got another one of these. We're going to lose crit chance for sure. We have a -5 crit chance, but that doesn't bother me. We're going to add +2 ranged damage, because I feel like we're going to have a ranged build. There's our other slingshot. We now have a level 2 slingshot. We could add another 30 luck, but I feel like we already have 125, so we're okay with that for now. Piggy bank is a really good one to find us early on. 20% of your materials at the start of the wave. Stops working at wave 20. I guess we're going to have to save up a little bit till then. But luckily we already stacked up a pretty damaging build, so we should be able to save up some money for a few rounds and then really get rolling. We could have tens of thousands of dollars. So for the next little bit, we got to focus on making money. The more money we have in the bank, the more money we're going to make at the start of each round, and we're just going to keep going. That's a good investment. Wave 7 is nothing hard so far. We're just sitting here slowly going around killing absolutely everyone. We need to kill the trees because they're either items or materials. Wave 7 is winding down, and it was absolutely nothing to worry about at all. Another 10% attack speed, and then 12... Let's take 2 ranged damage. I think that's a bigger increase. There's lots of things I should be buying here. I'm going to get just a slingshot for now, and then I'm going to lock these 2 in, because this will give us a level 4 crossbow, and that adds 2 range damage. So we're just going to go. We're going from $250 to $300. We just made $50 for free. We didn't even have to murder anyone that time. The big guys are getting a little bit tougher to kill, but it's still nothing to worry about. The big Viking guy would have been about the hardest so far. He obviously disappeared in a hurry. I do need to remember to buy a few upgrades here and there, otherwise the waves will get away from us, so we do need to spend some of our hard-earned money. But we also have so much luck that we're going to find a lot of stupid, ridiculous items anyway, and we did manage to level up again. 10 harvesting could be nice at this point. We're still fairly early on. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Then I'm going to lock those two down. We're just going to re-roll because we don't actually need anything yet. We're going to do a quick re-roll just in case there's anything fun. That's fun, but I don't want it yet. $638. Every wave we go through, we get more and more interest. We just need to pay attention when the waves start to get difficult because that's going to happen quickly. And then we're going to die in a hurry and then I'll be mad. But on the bright side, I can just keep doing this endlessly for days and days until it works because I have absolutely no life whatsoever. The waves are starting to get a little stronger. I think my piercing crossbow is doing good for some of these because they can pierce way into the crowd, but I'm going to need a little more damage or attack speed because the enemies are definitely getting closer than I would like at this point. One more wave of this in, we might start to be in trouble. Oh, we got to kill that little guy. Yeah, he drops items. We need his insides. Dropping lots of money on the ground though, we're over $1,000. Enemies have a 20% chance to explode for 11 damage. We lose harvesting. That's kind of funny though. Yeah, we can take away harvesting for that. This one actually is a really good find. Okay, we're going to take 2 range damage. 10% attack speed is also tempting. Oh, there's so many good ones here. Plus 20% damage. Okay, well, I'm going to spend a little bit of money. I just need a little bit more damage. You, I'm just going to keep locked for now. You, I unfortunately going to roll through. Just need to try and find something. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to combine these two together so we have a level 3 slingshot doing 25 damage with 3 bounces, and I'm going to buy level 2. That's going to make us considerably stronger without spending a lot of money. Probably also going to do this too, so we have a level 2 crossbow. We needed a little bit more damage. And I've still got about $1,000, so that I think we get a 20% interest, so we'll get $200 for free at the start of each round. And our luck is going to lead us to much higher weapons anyway, so we don't need to buy a lot of tier 1 weapons. We just need to buy the tier 4 when they show up. So far this wave is quite easy, but we still have another 34 seconds, and they can get very hard very quickly. But we're making our investment, so we'll also get abruptly really strong at some point. And because we can go beyond wave 20 now, we can just slowly spend that money and really make it efficiently work. Because that's really what we're here for, the raw efficiency of my brilliant strategies. This is basically what I do. I just hope to get lucky, make it work, and then the editors have to deal with it and make it look like I'm doing something smart. They have the toughest job of all. We're going to take 3 armor and 5 max HP. We're going to lose 5 speed, but I won't miss it that much because we're going to put 9 speed right back on. Okay, at this point I'm going to buy a better slingshot, and I'm maybe going to buy one of these. Then I'm going to re-roll for free and just hope to get something really good. Luck is kind of nice, but we already have plenty of that. There's another basic slingshot for 40. I might as well buy it. Now, when I start, we have $1,400. And next round when we start, we're going to have much more again. These guys are definitely getting stronger, so we're going to need a little bit more damage to take them out. I don't have anything that hits very hard. The crossbows might have to go for something that actually does damage. They do pierce, but the slingshots probably do a better job of what the crossbows do. They were a fun experiment. It's fun to be medieval, but I think they're only going to work against us moving forward. Provided we find an actual better weapon to replace them with, but that shouldn't be a problem. We're sacrificing penetration for something different. We're going to end this round rather easily with $1,750-ish. Plus 1% damage for every permanent plus 1 speed you have. It takes 5 damage away, but we'd actually add a little bit, so I'm going to do that. We just need speed. Speed equals damage now. And then we're going to take another 12% damage there. That's actually going to be a pretty nice boost to us, so we don't need to hold that anymore because we're getting rid of the crossbows. The wolf helmet is a rare find. If we were doing elemental, that's also cool, but we can't have that. So far I'm not finding a lot of weapons to replace our current weapons. I am going to buy that for 2 extra range damage. We're going to roll once more to start with 1,500 for this round. This is actually a really good one too. 25% chance to deal 40 damage to a random enemy when an enemy dies. The more we kill, we basically turn the enemies into bombs, and that's based on luck. We have a lot of luck. We'll have more luck by the end. So now all the enemies are, they're going to be bombs. They're going to blow each other up, and that's going to help clear them out a little bit. And that helps considering we still have as many crossbows as we do. And our damage is going up. We're also finding a lot of items suddenly. But as our damage goes up, our crossbows will get better, but we will just straight up replace them with something better. And it's still only wave 12, so we're well ahead of the curve, and our money's going to go up and up and up. I don't know what point the game breaks some money, and I don't know if we can find out considering we are capped at wave 20, but we're certainly going to get up there. And the luck is really starting to shine through because we found 3 items this one, and the further waves we go, the more rare those items are going to be. Like this one's great, plus 20 luck, 6% dodge. We don't do lifesteal anyway. That gives HP, but gives the enemies more speed, so we'll take that because I'm stupid. Then we're going to recycle that. Here we go, a minigun. So we're just going to combine these 2 crossbows into a level 4 crossbow. I don't love that, but it's 33 damage by now, so it'll help. And then a minigun. We've added 10 ranged damage. That means 10 damage extra to every bullet. Some of this is only damage 8, but you get the idea. It's going to be huge. I think it gets a 50% bonus, so this is supposed to be 3 damage. It's 8 instead, so that's going to be really strong. I've never seen this before. 25% XP gain. That's going to make a big difference for our character that's depleted there, but 100% XP gain during the next wave. But the enemies have 50% extra damage next. I'll take that trade. And then we're going to stop spending money for a second, but the minigun is going to be be good. In theory, we could just stack a bunch of miniguns, because that's a different kind of damage, but its DPS is actually really big, especially for single enemies. I also just really can't get hit by any enemies this round, but it's not going to be a problem because they're so slow they need to wear a helmet. Normally it's fast things that need to wear a helmet, but these guys are a special breed of idiot. 30 seconds left and we're doing just fine. We're starting to get the Vikings spawning, but we took care of them fairly easily. I just need to pay attention to my positioning. We are still going to need to add some damage, that's for sure. We're definitely not lacking, but with some more attack speed and damage, that minigun can really come to life, especially if we can stack miniguns. Maybe we could have like a billion bullets per second build with max damage on top of that. So we don't want to lose speed here. Unfortunately, we need to recycle that because speed equals damage for us. HP regeneration, yeah, we'll take that. Range damage, absolutely. 15% attack speed, absolutely. Then on top of that, I don't really want any of those. Don't really want any of those, but this is going to start getting expensive. Crit chance, we're going to put back into the positive. And then I'm going to buy level 2 slingshot. We're going to re-roll, and I'm going to start with 2,000. That way we're going to get $400 for free to start. Or maybe closer to 500. I thought the piggy bank gave 20%, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. But now we got some things hitting harder. I should still get rid of that one crossbow, but it is level 4, so it's probably at least decently strong at this point. But the slingshot's bouncing around. Those are doing massive damage. The minigun's definitely doing massive damage to whatever it's pointed at. And on top of all that, we have 150 luck, so we're going to get lots of drops, lots of free items, lots of good things happening. And the rare items, of course, that's what we're here for. So we definitely pushed ourselves ahead of the difficulty curve again because I wasn't really taking this round very seriously at all, and I really didn't have to worry at all. I just kind of
casually wandered around and murdered everyone.
+1 range damage, absolutely. Look at all this. Oh, we can't cap our speed though. That's a big boost engineering. We don't want engineering. We're not engineers. This one's also really good, but it's really expensive to basically add crit and ranged for us. We don't use anything else. We'll take some extra luck. And I think we're about to spend a little bit of money. 10% attack speed. Yep, so we're only at a -9%, and a rocket launcher that we're going to put here because we're going to combine those two together. And now we have a rocket launcher. And that rocket launcher is going to hit very hard, and it's definitely going to have some area damage. It hits for 58. And so far that seems to be working well because the enemies are grouping up a lot. So between the crossbow and the RPG right now, big dead. +3 range damage, absolutely. That put our minigun up to 12 damage. That's ridiculous. Plus 10% speed, plus 30% range, yes. Oh, there's also the XP gain thing. I gotta buy that now. That's risky, but I gotta do it. And projectiles pass to one additional target. You only lose 10% damage. We could actually put that back on super easy. I just realized with slingshots that I don't know what effect that's gonna have on slingshots. They might go through and then not bounce off anything anymore. I was thinking for the minigun though, because now they're gonna like absolutely decimate hordes. And once that minigun gets going in there, it's gonna be hard to stop it, and we're gonna keep stacking damage up anyway. I really just want 6 miniguns. That's what I'm focused on at this point. It's gonna be hard to do because they're rare to find, let alone in any strong level. But even having the one, pretty good. I don't really need any more luck. I don't need any of that. Give me something colorful. 10% attack speed it is, I guess. Then 3 armor. What's our armor at? Yeah, 25% less damage. Now we take 35% less damage. Here's a good one. Heavy bullets. +5 ranged damage. That's huge in itself. Plus 10% damage, 10 range. I don't really care about the range. We lose attack speed and crit chance, but we haven't had a lot of that this whole time. And Baby Gecko. 20% chance to attack materials and 10 range. We're also going to take 30% pickup range and then 10% attack speed. So we went from like 3100 to 3700 to start the wave. So we're making a lot of money just from interest. And now we're fighting more of the musical idiots. They're not dying instantly, but they're not living for very long at the same time. So I think we're doing all right. Our extra armor is also going to help. Basically 1/3 of the incoming damage goes away. We got to have some kind of dodge chance by now as well. We can just increase speed at this point. That'll keep us safe because we can maneuver around better, and that'll add damage anyway. So we're really stacking the deck in our favor this time. There's going to be no stopping us. This one I also like. Baby with a beard. 1 bullet, dealing 31 damage is fired from an enemy corpse when they die. We lose 50 range, but we still have 45 range, so we're perfectly fine to take that trade. What I wouldn't mind is an actual good weapon now, because we're stacking up. Harvest increased at the end by 8% at each wave. I mean, that's just going to add value to us over time. Now we're getting some good things again. We're going to get 10% attack speed. We could get a little more damage if we wanted it, but here's 100% chance to instantly attract a material when it's dropped. That's got to be worth it for the price and rarity. I don't really know what the advantage is of instantly picking something up when it's dropped. I guess it just makes you slightly more money overall. I don't really know. 25 seconds to go, and I mean, it still feels sort of easy. To be fair, it's not on a very hard difficulty either, because again, I just I prefer to skate by on luck. We just make those little numbers a little bit bigger, and in 100 rounds we'll be doing 1,000,000 damage per bullet. I'm kind of sad we're not consistently doing over 100 damage yet, so we probably need to work on that. Campfire is something we're not going to take. We also don't want engineering. 10% attack speed, the faster we can fire our things the better. There's extra luck and dodge, yes. 25% damage against bosses and elites, yes. I'm not really sure what the elites are, but we'll probably know them when we see them. 3% damage at the start of each wave. I wish I found that one earlier. Still wouldn't mind a better weapon. Well, these two bring some warmth to my soul. A level 3 rocket launcher. Ours currently does 73 damage. Now it's a level 3 rocket launcher, does 101 damage. And then we're going to make explosions 25% bigger. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So far I can just hold still. It's wave 19 and I can just hang out right here. And between everything going on, whatever we've done, it's working. This is just luck at work. We're not picking up the crates automatically, but we would scoop them up at the end of the level anyway. Look at all the heals on the ground. This is such a fun build. Plus 3 HP regeneration, we lose 2 luck, but we've got luck to spare. Crit chance is already low anyway, so that would actually probably be a good idea. See these? I want this, but in range damage, please. 50% attack speed's also kind of nice. Range damage? Yeah, 3 range damage. Minigun is now up to 19 damage. The spider is fun, plus 12% damage, plus 6% attack speed for every different weapon you have. That gives me 24% extra attack speed. There's also a potato that gives me all of this, which is like everything. That's crazy how good that is when you look at it. And then we're going to take speed and range because speed gives us damage anyway. Not really sure how this is going to go. There's a boss standing there, but we get extra attack speed to hold still. Okay, don't hit me. Nope, don't hit me. I forgot how hard this one is to dodge sometimes. Ow. Okay, we gotta focus now. Gotta take it seriously. I forgot there's a boss involved. We should have him defeated momentarily though, because we're able to fire a lot of damage his way. And if we hold still, it goes even quicker. Wait, okay, got him. He's dead. Now we pick up items. Actually, we should just hold still. We'll do a lot more damage to hold still. And our crossbow by now might actually be helping. I keep forgetting to replace that properly. Why do we have a red item? We have a red item. That must mean a good one. The crossbow's up to 57 damage for those wondering. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, that guy almost hit us. We need to watch out for the guys circled in red. They're going to be a problem for us. Luckily, we can stack up whatever we want because we still have $3,600 in the bank. Lifesteal and regeneration, yeah. Spawns a turret that shoots explosive bullets, yup. Plus 2 range damage, I'll take that. That's a huge boost for us. I can't believe how many rounds it's been and I still haven't replaced my crossbow. Or even upgraded all of these. Like, we've got a lot of room for better weapons still. Killing a tree spawns a turret. I feel like there's a lot of trees out there for us. We can also do this, 10 harvesting, 2 range damage. And I think our piggy bank's not working, so we don't need to carry money forward anymore. We can just spend our money as we see fit. 25% chance to deal 86 damage to random enemy when you pick up a material, yes. Minus 5% item price. Yeah, that one would be good if we actually had crit chance. This one we'll get though, plus 20% XP gain. We're gaining so much extra experience at this point. Like, one of the downsides of this character is you lose experience, but we're getting extra. Wave 21 will be on the boss level now. So, I don't know how this is going to go. We're just going to hold still and keep going until our damage gets absolutely stupid. It's going to be as stupid as we look. There are some new monsters showing up. Their bullets aren't hitting me though. I literally haven't moved and not one bullet is actually headed toward me. Probably should spend more time wandering around, but I'm stronger when I hold still, so I'm just going to hold still for a moment and just enjoy this. Well, range damage is good. Speed would also be good. Plus 20% luck and 6% dodge. Yes. Oh, there's also the full-size rocket launcher finally. Okay, we're going to add the luck and then we're going to combine our slingshots together. So it's a level 4 slingshot with said stats. And then we're going to buy a level 4 rocket launcher. 200 damage. And it fires very quickly because our attack speed is quite good as well. Plus 40% attack speed while standing still. We're going to knock speed off of ourselves. Let's try that. We've got 2 of those now, so that might be stupid. But we're kind of here for stupid. Spawn trees? Yes. Plus 6% damage? Yes. Okay, well, now we got extra rocket launchers, and we're going to do really, really crazy fast attack speed when we're holding still. I think that's why the enemies are having trouble even appearing on the screen right now. They die almost instantly, and then they also explode and destroy each other. I've made monster bombs. I just realized the advantage to crossbows is pierces up to 4 times on critical hit. We have a minus 8% crit chance, so that's probably not particularly useful, so I'm going to buy a revolver. 145 damage and 1 piercing. As a demonstration of that, well, just look. Everything's dying almost instantly. When I'm holding still, we have 153% attack speed bonus. One of the downsides to this character is you start with minus 60% attack speed, so we've more than made up for his deficiencies. Here's also another Cyber Ball, 25% chance to 108 damage when an enemy dies. So we've got a few of those, so we're going to be doing a lot more enemy dead damage. And then we'll add some more luck and dodge. I'm not sure what luck is even doing for us at this point. We have 250 of it already. This made my day. We can't quite afford it yet though. If we sell this one, we can. Hopefully I didn't just do that math wrong. Yep, we got 2 level 4 rocket launchers doing 230 damage. Still haven't had to move. Hardly see the enemies. The minigun at this point is 41 damage, and it fires every 0.05 seconds. And that looks something like this. Still barely seeing the enemies. They spawn, they die almost instantly, they explode and hurt other enemies. The shots they do fire miss me by a country mile. And look at all this stuff. I'm gonna take 12% speed because that just straight up adds damage. Same with this mushroom, 10% attack speed plus crit chance. It's all such good stuff. Max HP, when picking up a consumable while at max health, gain health. We're always at max health, so we're gonna gain a lot of max health. And also 20% experience gain. This build's gonna get really stupid. Gatling laser? What is this? 110 damage firing every 0.05 seconds. That's over twice as good as my regular minigun, and it pierces 4 times. What? I need this. I had no idea such a thing existed, but I'm gonna need $1,000 or whatever dollars. A few runs later, we can afford the Gatling laser. I'm gonna remove a slingshot because I feel like they're probably the one that's doing the least right now. Then we're gonna get a laser. Alright, we can see what are these things? Oh, that's new. Oh, okay, it's a good thing we got the Gatling laser. Okay, wave 30 gets a little more intense. Alright, that was unexpected. I think there's 2 bosses and all sorts of things to fight. We're fast enough we can actually just move out of the way of these things though, I think. We did get hit by something. We did get hit by a few things. Wow, okay, we're going to keep moving and circling. Okay, that's a lot to dodge. There's a lot to think about. We're gonna be okay. Things are back under control. I think I killed one of them. Pretty sure I did. Got the other one. That caught me off guard. Didn't realize that level 30 was gonna have extra bosses. So, Gatling laser against regular enemies. Yeah, that works well against regular enemies. Even as strong as they are, they still evaporate. And the Cyber Balls, this is going to be the third one. 25% chance to now deal 188 damage. And things like this, plus 3 max HP at the end of a wave, plus 1 HP regeneration at the end of the wave, plus 1 lifesteal. So the longer we live for it, the stronger we get again. On wave 38, everything was going fine. I was completely invincible till suddenly I wasn't. 2 things hit me and then I died, and I had 193 HP. But I had a lot of good boosts, like 189% attack speed. My Gatling laser was doing 175 damage by this point. Even my revolver that was only level 3 was 312 damage. What a run.